What's up everybody, how you doing? I gotta tell you, today is a very dark day because the Murder remix is actually under attack. Now if you're not aware of this song, it's a recent release that was put out by me, Big Hunty, Leprosy, King, and many more. But it's actually a remix of an old Sosmula feature that he put out around 2018. But that OG version of the song that came out in 2018 definitely wasn't the best because Big Hunty back then was not the best rapper.
Bag in the lake, leave your body bleeding in the tub. I'ma beat your ass with the golf club.
So we decided to remix it, fix it up, and basically turn it into the song that you now know and love. Or maybe you don't, but either way we ended up posting it on this very channel, getting 1,000 views. It also went on Spotify and started to get plays on there. It was doing pretty well overall, and the producer known as Plurbs, who has actually worked with Sosmula in the past and is the person who made the beat for this song, actually ended up posting it on his very own story. So at that point, after we got the cosign from somebody who was actually in Sosmula's camp, we thought we were good to go. We didn't think we'd have any problem because after all, Hunty actually ended up paying for this feature. I know it can be a little bit contentious with people remixing old features from Sosmula because after all he might not like all these rappers getting on a remix, but either way he sold it to the person and I have the screenshots right here. Hunty is the full owner of this beat, he's the full owner of this feature, he paid the man like $2,000 to get it in the first place, so anything he wants to do with it he should be allowed to do so. But maybe you don't agree with us remixing this old feature and that's okay, but one thing you definitely won't agree with is somebody actually stealing the feature and putting it on their own song. And that actually went down because the artist known as Bel Air ended up taking this feature and putting it on his own song called Roxy and Anoxy, and he actually ended up posting it on Spotify as well, which means he can make money off of it. So this man is basically taking the feature, making his own song, making money off of it, and even worse than that, he's attacking the Murder remix because he actually put in a copyright strike for that song, got it taken off of Spotify, and basically Big Hunty's entire catalog is now removed from Spotify. Now initially I thought it was Bel Air who got it taken down, but it actually might have been Sosmula because apparently he's aware of all these features taking place in the underground and he's not very happy about it. Because as we already know, he actually ended up taking down the song Out of Pocket by Undead Poppy, which was also a feature that he sold to an artist named Leech King, and then he sold it to Undead Poppy, but we actually have more information on that now. Because it turns out somebody actually outed Undead Poppy for his previous allegations, you know, the whole thing that went down with him and his ex-girlfriend. Don't want to get too into it, but it definitely seems like Sosmula is now aware of this situation. So we're not really able to see any previous messages between this person and Sosmula, but Sos does say, hey, my label is taking the song down because I know it's a fake AI verse, I don't know who Undead Poppy is, and I never did a song with them. Now Sos is actually capping about this, it actually is a real verse that he ended up sending to Leech King and then he gave it to Undead Poppy. I mean, there's no reason that he can't be upset about that, but at the same time, it's not AI, it's definitely your actual voice. This person then responds saying, yeah, my bad, I didn't mean to come at you like that, it just really threw me off, and I'm actually supposed to see you tomorrow in Milwaukee. We then have another message saying, please untag me, I don't want to be associated with that grapist. Yeah, he's actually calling Undead Poppy a grapist. She said, I did, I took it out, I appreciate you for clarifying. So all of this is super crazy. We got an actual response from Sosmula. I feel like he's getting really annoyed that so many people are making songs with his old features. I definitely know why he doesn't want to work with Undead Poppy with him getting all those allegations thrown on him. But I mean, come on Sos, you gotta let us keep that Murder remix up. The fans love it, everybody loves it, but I do understand why he's a little bit upset there too. But if you sold the person the feature and Big Hunty actually bought the feature from Sosmula, you can't really be mad with the guy after taking $2,000 from him. I mean, the Leech King situation is a little bit different because he resold the feature to somebody else and that definitely is a little bit more sketchy. But now we also have a response from Undead Poppy basically going crazy on Sosmula on his story, so let me show you that as well. Poppy starts off by saying f Sosmula and his bitch ass label for taking both of them songs down, both them verses better than anything you put out in the last 2 years, 40-year-old wannabe Playboy Cardi. He says, don't hide from me when I'm a New York flag hopper, you ran from Snitch 9, people don't act like we ain't forgot, you all cap rap. That doesn't really make sense, but I think I understand what he's saying. He then shows the video of Sosmula running away from 6ix9ine's goons saying, Sosmula, hold up old man. He then shows the picture of Jumix and Sosmula kissing each other. It's not actually Jumix, but it is pretty funny, and I think I'm actually the one who shared this picture in the first place, so shout out to me. Nah, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Deadeye, he's the one who sent it to me. He then starts getting really disrespectful, saying smoking woozy, that man is dead as And if you don't know who Uzi is, that's basically Sosmula's old gang buddy who got shot and killed. I got a video coming out on that soon. And then he shares some screenshots between Sosmula and another rapper who I will talk about in another video too. Sorry, there's a lot of different pieces of information that I can't fit all into this video, but basically he says keep that energy. He says you ran from Croissant too, keep that energy, turned into you had a gun, we not about to die about it real quick. Basically saying Sosmula was ready to fight, but as soon as he knew the guy had a gun, he didn't want to fight. I mean, to be honest, I'm probably not going to fight if I know I'm going to get shot. It's not really worth dying over a feature, but either way, I understand what Undead Poppy's saying here. He then goes on to share a video of Sosmula screaming at a female and going crazy back in 2017, saying, guess what bitch ass rapper did this? He says crying on a bitch phone, laughing my ass off, Sosmula.
Yo, I hate you. I swear to my pops, I swear to God, I see you, I'ma violate you. You can suck my dick.
At this point, Undead Poppy has definitely thrown everything at Sosmula that he possibly can, and I don't know where it's going to go from here. I don't know if Sos is actually going to acknowledge Undead Poppy. I have a feeling he probably won't. But I gotta give Poppy one thing, he definitely has a knack for keeping himself relevant within the public eye. He's always going crazy on somebody. I'm just glad it's not me for once. But anyways guys, what do you think of all this? Do you think if somebody paid for a feature, they should be able to keep it up? Or do you think that Sosmula has the right to take it down because after all, it is his voice? But these people did pay, so keep that in mind. Money's definitely being spent one way or another. But for now, I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. I want to know what you think about Undead Poppy as a whole, what you think of Sosmula, what you think of everything. And besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you in the next one. Peace.